off to a great start that I've already had to mute to cough once. So last time I streamed, like 2 days ago, I was ill. And I think famously I said I'm probably not going to be ill next time I stream because I don't think it'll get worse. I think it'll get better. I didn't account for a third option. So it didn't get worse, it didn't get better. It kind of just stayed the same. My throat still feels pretty sore. I'm still coughing. It still occasionally feels like there's like a shit ton of dust just coating the inner lining of my throat. But no, ignoring that, I'm okay. Also, hello ladies. Pausing listening to the SILKSONG OST to watch SILKSONG stream. You gotta do one or the other. 24/7. If you're not listening to the SILKSONG OST in your sleep, are you really a fan of the game? Or are you lying? Are you lying to yourself? You're on day 17 of that dry cough. That is actually really fucked up, Trash. Is there something going around, like persistent shitty cough? Have you, at day 17 of the cough, have you considered going to the doctors? Also, Nu is missing from here, which leads me to believe that she's somewhere in the world inspecting a corpse, but I couldn't tell you what corpse, which is fascinating. Oh, also, I went outside and had a look, and as you're about to see, is this the easiest way to get up? Actually, it might just be this. There's a big old scarecrow over there now. Hold on. Yeah, look at him. He's silly. And there's no more of the craws. You've been jump scared by this thing. It's like a bit scary. I think the first time I saw it for a split second, I thought it was just like a fun new like character I could talk to. And then when I interacted, when I hit it a few times and realized I was wrong, I was just kind of intrigued. Can I destroy all of his lights? Oh, okay, that one's in the foreground. I can't destroy it. You don't feel ill enough to warrant the doctors, you just feel irritated. Honestly, that's good enough. Or even just like the pharmacy. Just going to the pharmacy and being like, hey, what do you think? I love the pharmacy. When I injured my finger, I went to two separate things. I did two things before I went to A&E. Okay, technically three. When I injured my finger, I first called my mum, who has worked as a cook her entire life. So me accidentally injuring my finger with like a kitchen knife, I was like, who's gonna probably have a good idea about kitchen knife wound care? I know, a person that works in a kitchen. So first I called her, and then I went to a GP that is really nearby. Like I literally walked. I took myself with a bit of like kitchen roll wrapped around my finger. I walked to the nearest GP and I was like, can someone here look at this and tell me if I should go to A&E? They refused to look at it. So then I walked another like few minutes down the road to go to my nearest pharmacy, and I said, can you look at this and tell me if I have to go to A&E? And they did look at it and they said go to A&E. In fairness, I then went to A&E and they told me in A&E that I probably didn't need to be there, but then they treated me anyway, so. My point being, the pharmacy are good. And in fact, my point from that story is that the pharmacy may not always be 100% right, but they will be there. They'll be there for you, and the GP will just say, sorry. The GPs in fairness are ridiculously overworked. They don't have time, they don't even have 2 minutes to look at my stinky finger. Which is not a great sign, but you know, it happens. Oh, I also, you'll see that Greymore is a lot more filled out, I think. Mainly on the left, but a little bit on the right as well. So there's the entrance to Sinners Road at the top there that I'm ignoring. But I filled out a bunch of stuff on the left. That was fun. I had fun doing that. I also, so you'll see this marker over here. This marker is a location where if I have some of that craft metal, there seems to be like an explosive related tool, but I need the craft metal and I don't have any on me. And this is where there is someone that wants like a particularly interesting corpse or something. I think it's to be helping them cough sweets and nasal spray decongestant. So the things that are helping are basically things that just are soothing the symptoms, but nothing's actually making it go away. That sucks. That's ass. I remember when I cut my hand on chip bars, I was incredibly silly and I did not go to any healthcare professional. The thing is though, I get it. Like, me when I hurt my finger and it was bad. And I wasn't in pain. I wasn't worried for myself. It was almost like I was worried about having to consider going to the hospital. Because I really don't like wasting medical time. I feel like GPs and hospitals are incredibly overworked and I don't want to be there unless I absolutely have to be. And something that just really frustrated me about hurting my finger was that I then had to figure out how bad a problem it was. And it was tough. Like I say, I went to 3 different sources just to get anyone to tell me whether I should do it or not. So yeah, that was tough. So yeah, I don't think there's anything left for me to explore in Greymore, to be completely honest. I think I should just straight up go to Hunter's March. I think it's Hunter's March time. I think I feel physically ready, if not, not even slightly emotionally ready. Whew, okay.
Ada!
Hello, friend. Ada! Sha! Where? Actually, that's a great question. Where am I? What's my best way to enter Hunter's March? I'm actually tempted to believe it's... Okay, here's my theory. I think that bench, this bench right here, I think might be my best bet. Because I'm pretty sure that this path here is an entrance into Hunter's March. And that would mean that that is a very nearby bench. So, unless I get a second opinion that disagrees, I think I'm going to take myself to... I'm going to take myself to Deep Docks and then... actually no, I'm going to get myself to the Marrow and then I'm going to work my way down. That's the plan. Good old the Marrow. But yeah, I think it's a tough extra layer of life having to figure out when... I don't know. Having to figure out when something is serious enough to seek medical aid. Because I feel like the answer is, if you're considering it, probably. Oh, your mums were in Antigua for their 50th birthdays, and you were getting ready to celebrate the day before they got back, so you were cleaning a vase to put flowers in, and it had a chip on the rim, so when you were washing the inside, you sliced the connective bit between thumb and index. Oh, that's a particularly gory one as well. It was deep in blood a lot. Yeah, I guess with it being where it is. You somehow managed to stay calm and bandage one hand one-handed with your first aid kit, and then you calmed down enough to go to the shop to buy washing up gloves, because you still needed to wash stuff, and then you went to work to speak to your co-worker. Peace of mind and never told your mums not to stress them out. See, that's valid. That's valid, but also, like, yeah, maybe you should have gone to the doctors. But one thing I will say, the fact that you had a first aid kit and you knew where it was, and that was your first instinct, I think means that you were probably okay. I say this having not seen the wound or the amount of blood, so it's hard to say. But like, the big thing that I felt in that moment when I hurt my hand was I was suddenly very aware that I didn't even have any plasters in the house. Like, I think I used my last plaster on the back of my foot when I was wearing heels to avoid getting a blister. So, yeah, it was literally just I hurt myself and I was like, shit, I've got no way to bandage this up. So that was partly why I went to the pharmacy, actually, because I was like, even if the pharmacy tell me that I don't, if the pharmacy tell me that I don't need to go to A&E, they can at least tell me, like, the proper way to bandage myself. But then they told me to go to A&E, so that solved that little riddle. Yeah, I actually don't want to deal with him. I don't need to, so I won't. Yeah, okay. There we go. It's really nice having a stronger nail, I have to admit. Needle even, but you know what I mean. It feels like a nice treat. The getting gloves to wash up though, that's that's wild. I actually straight up, even once I had a bandage, I actually refused to do, that's interesting, hold on. I actually refused to do washing up. Oh, this is very interesting. Oh, hold on. I refused to do washing up for ages because I didn't want to. Oh, hello. Lottie. Ola, welcome, my lady. So glad you found us here. I can see you're blessed with strong limbs and keen sight. Fond of frolics, are you? Keen to test your aim? We'd be right honoured to play a little game with you! Mini-games!
Magina Fora.
I've no need to test my skills, sir, nor have I time for frivolities. Oh, but we'd make it worth your while. A prize awaits you if you can meet our challenge. If you offer a prize that changes matters. Hornet canonically loves games. She loves a prize. Hornet canonically loves, like grabber, like UFO games at an arcade. Because she likes the prize. I can meet any challenge if the reward is sufficient. Again, Hornet at the arcade grabber, putting all of her money into it because she knows she can meet any challenge if the reward is sufficient. And the reward is like a plush version of herself. I'll provide the pins for throwing and my associate will provide a target. Hit the target 15 times, you'll earn yourself a worthy prize. Oh, I'm not going to do that right now. That's money? That costs me money? Hold on. Let's have a little look around here before I agree. Oh! That's a little creature, it's a little character. Didn't know this guy's around in Act 1. Fair enough. Fair enough, if you did Hunter's March before, like, whatever triggers this guy showing up, if you did Hunter's March before doing any of what I've done, you also continued to finish crocheting a scarf that night for a gift when they got home. I think you're very committed, Trash, to being, like, actively a really good person. And I think it's impressive, but also terrifying to me that with, like, a hand injury that was continued to bleed, you were still like, no, this gift matters. I respect that, but I'm terrified. I should have got some Stethy strips. Yeah, because, I mean, they put Stethy strips on me, and I probably didn't need them. They just helped me avoid, like, bending it. Patted the cotton wool pads, bandaged it, and taped over to keep it secure. Do know the basics of how to bandage most wounds, but knowing is one thing when it's especially awkward place to bandage yourself. Yeah, and one-handed as well. One-handed whilst it's bleeding. Because what I was finding with my finger was that the blood was just making everything kind of damp and hard to observe, which made any kind of bandaging really rough. But mine legitimately, after putting pressure on it, stopped actively bleeding after about half an hour. But then I didn't do a lot. Oh, you should play the needle in? Oh, he's cute! Spread your wings, take your aim. Life's for playing. Let's win, let's lose. Old tribe's gone. Ooh, fabulous box. Oh, I get it. Lottie, like a ladybug. Cute. Night pleasure grabbing machine would be. I would equally put all of my money into it. I'm gonna give this a go, but I'm very upset that it costs money. Shot the 15 times. Wait. Okay, and I can't step over the thing. Okay. Oh shit! I needed to hit that 15 times and I did it 3 times? That's actually ridiculous. I'm gonna give it one more go, but then I'm not gonna do this anymore because I think I'm shit. 15 times? Okay. Oh my god. Oh wait, shit, it's because I have to... It's if I miss it 3 times in a row. So actually, it's not about speed, it's about accuracy. And I have run out of money. Buy rosaries. Maybe I'll simply come back here another time. I think I remember what the reward is if you want to know. I'd be curious, but I'd be willing to believe it would be some kind of like tool or like an upgrade to the pin. I am just gonna put a little like marker right there. Actually, not that one. I'm gonna put a marker there to indicate that it's some kind of like... I've been using the silver ones to indicate that it's more of like a person. Tool pouch upgrade. Yeah, that is pretty good. But like, I don't know how many times I hit it, but it didn't feel like that many. Oh, a tool pouch upgrade would be pretty nice. Oh, I also got one of these. I found a silk eater to retrieve a cocoon. You didn't even find him till late Act 2, so he stays there a while. Okay. So not too much pressure. I'll remember this. Actually, straight up, this feels like the kind of thing I might just grind in my free time. Like, this feels like a good idea. Oh, the trigger must be Widow, because I don't know what other stuff does that. I'd say it's probably either Widow or maybe the first, like, Weave Nest Atla. Like, going down there. But that doesn't make any sense. That's what I do with any other illness or injury. I refuse to acknowledge it exists and force myself to push through when it's detrimental. See, now you're speaking my language. I'm not like that with injury, but with vaguely concerning thing that could be a medical condition, then I understand. I've had a few of those in my life, where it's like, I'm gonna ignore that, so I don't have to deal with it. Oh yeah, there was a boss in this room, by the way, but I killed him. So he's dead. I dealt with him. He's dead. Okay. I'm really scared of this area, you guys. I'm scared. Like, that already did a concerning amount of damage. Oh yeah, I see you. Okay. Ooh. It was one of the last patch upgrades you got. Interesting. I just want a map for this area really badly. Oh! Little guy! You're free! Oh! Okay. Scary.
Hunter's March. More like
Glumber's starch. Glumber loves his starch. And I know you're not kidding when you say that. That's true. That's true for real. Hello Corvus, how are you doing? Also 60-month resub, scary. Scary number. Scare me number that scare me. Widow adds Farfields and Deep Docks map to chakra store if you don't already have them. So I imagine it triggers other stuff. Oh, that makes sense. I guess that's like the biggest significant plot thing I've done as well. Ooh. Did I just parry the thing he threw at me? That's kind of cool. I respect myself for that. Oh, okay. Why am I doing this area with this specific crest as well? That's a choice. That's one of the 5 fleas you got. Oh yeah, because the thing is, I do actually think... Oh my god, they're taking away its little body. The little ants are taking away the body of the big ant I just killed. Yeah, because I think the final ant... the final flea that I got in Shellwood, I think it was the final flea. So if I'd have come here, I would have got that amp. That flea. Jesus Christ. Ooh. God, these guys scare me with just how much health they have. Oh. Like, that was a concerning amount of health. The Florence could steal your rosaries? Evil. Cruel and malicious, the more that I think about it. Look at them, they're stealing the bodies! That's funny. Wait, hold on, I think... Yeah, I thought so. Oh, okay, that was an actual treat and not trap. Rosary necklace. Excellent. To add to my 12 other. I don't know about the maps from being so deep in watching true ending speedruns. I actually can't wait to be, like, have made enough progress with this game that I feel like I can learn information about, like, pathing. Because I'm very fascinated. Okay, I was hoping to do that guy hitless, but I'll take it. Oh! What? He dug himself into the floor? He can do that? That's allowed? Ah! You know what it's just occurred to me to be really scared of? I'm suddenly really scared of the concept of an ant enemy rush room. Is the audio a little warped? Ooh, that's a good question. Is anyone else hearing that? Does that include the music, or is that just me? Out of curiosity, Corvus. There's stuff I've missed in these early areas, including a flea. See, that drives me actually insane. Oh, wait, okay. Trash, I have done some exploring off stream. And have found, I think, at least one flea off stream, if not maybe two. Maybe it's just a moment ago, not sure. Let me know if it happens again. I tend to have the music too low to really notice, admittedly, which I'm not proud of, but it is unfortunately true. Yeah, I actually think that including off-stream exploring, I feel like I've been decently thorough. There's one in Deep Dogs I don't have. Oh, actually, Deep Dogs would be the area as well, because, like, firstly, there's that locked door I didn't go through. And also, Deep Dogs is the area I feel like I've explored less. Although, I don't think I did it on... Oh, no, I'm thinking of that area underneath the marrow. Ignore me. I'm so concerned about the fact there hasn't been a bench yet. Oh no. No. Okay. Okay, I think this is gonna be an enemy rush room, so wish me luck. Not going great so far, admittedly. Okay. 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 Oop. Okay. Oop. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, well that... okay. That was going really okay and then was terrible. My hands feel really sweaty from that. That's really embarrassing. That wasn't too bad though. Straight up, that felt fine. I think the thing that made it feel fine was that I was having fun. And also the fact that I've fought all of those enemies before except for the flying one. Mellow dead, mellow died, mellow death. There's just so many themed mellow commands, unfortunately. And I can't remember off the top of my head. At least the run back as well is pretty straightforward. It's just like, keep making progress to your right. God, I hate flying type enemies. Yeah, I do feel like the degree of difficulty I'm gonna have doing this compared to, like, the fact that God, sorry, I'm like actually shaking from that one. Ah! The degree of difficulty that I think I'm gonna have with this whole area versus, like, with having the upgraded needle and the SILKSONG ability. I feel like it's not gonna be that bad, you know? And I'll get some practice in on these guys. Although, to be honest, I don't mind these guys that much. Ah, it's that last attack where they come a little closer. Horrible, horrible, evil room. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine that room. Oh! You know what? Ow. Oh. You know what? I can imagine that this room, without those abilities sucks. Just a bunch of trap moments. I genuinely didn't even see what got me, which is rough. Having wall jump as well. Yeah, see, I guess something that I'm really significantly benefiting from by, like, playing this on stream is that I got to be heavily warned in advance about, like, several, like, scary areas, you know? In a way that I wouldn't have been warned if I was playing this on my own. Like, if I was playing on my own, I'd probably have came into this area and I would have just, like, thrown myself at it, and I would have probably been personally very stressed. But because I knew in advance that ant hell was a thing, I feel like I was well equipped. Okay. Right. What the hell? Okay. Ah! Oh my god, I actually hate this guy. Oh my god. Okay, I think I got this. Praying that this is the final, like, round, but, like, I'm very aware that there's no guarantee that it is, but it was. It was. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, that felt very adrenaline-y. Whew. I spent probably 3 to 4 hours on this room and also left to go get Wanderers in the middle of that. Yeah, I actually straight up do not know how I would have done this without the upgraded nail. I feel like every single hit that I did, would have been 2 hits without the upgraded nail. Also, and this sounds like a silly thing to say has helped, but I legitimately think that doing the Moss Mother's room before doing the Craw room, before doing this room, is legitimately the optimum order to do it. It's the only order I think you can do that makes this room feel normal. I think the other way round, by the time you get to Moss Mother's feels like fine, but this feels really rough. You cried over this room? Valid! That's why I put it off. That's why I ignored the hell out of it. See, on one hand, like, I bet doing a blind playthrough of this game was really, really fun. And there's probably things that, like, I'm vaguely missing out on by not doing a blind playthrough. But equally, I'm not. It's hard to. I would be lying to you if I said I was mad that I knew to avoid some stuff. Like, I'm not mad. I'm not mad that I didn't go to certain places. Whew. You hadn't even been to Greymore probably at the point you did this. That is wild. But I really did, like, I put it off. I did, I think, everything that I thought that I possibly could do. That piece of shit. I really did do everything I possibly could do aside from this. Oh wait! Straight up, they aren't even traps. They're just little treats. That's fine, I'll take it. I'm never mad to have a little treat or two. Ah! Well. Oh wait, I see the button. And I'm gonna ignore it. And I see another one. Ah! I actually don't even know if I see these buttons. That's crazy. Must do is such good prep for any chaotic room. It felt like it. It just feels like, in comparison, I feel more normal about literally everything else. Ah! Yeah, I do feel like in comparison, things feel less, like, things feel more bearable. Chakra? She killed that guy! Thanks, Queen. I had a sense I would find you in these winding tunnels, filled as they are with the marks of combat. Pushanka! Everyone say Pushanka. You trust your instincts rightly. The red-shelled warriors who carved out these road makes for excellent opponents indeed. I would gladly spend much time here, testing myself against their blades and traps, but I must keep to my task, as should you. Delightful. Yeah, I'll buy that. I like to have a map. Oh, amazing. Okay. Fantastic. You did that room for 3 hours, then crawl for an hour, and then when you got Reaper's Crest room that I suffered with, you did that first strike, you were adjusted. Yeah, this is what I mean. I feel like the really chaotic rooms, the first one you do feels dreadful, the second one feels bad, and then the third one feels like a bit more normal. You did it at the worst possible time, because if you do it before 4th chorus, chakra helps you and kills all the enemies. Oh shit, so you did it after 4th chorus, so you don't get any help. But you also did it before you did Greymore, so it's hard. Yeah, that's rough. Hello. Memory locket, that's a nice treat. I am increasingly concerned though that I haven't encountered a bench and I don't have full masks. Oh, yep. I'm turning back around. See, because that was a stupid move. I significantly need to hit anything. I desperately need to hit something. Ooh. Reluctantly, I think that was what I needed to hit. There we go. What's over here? I think I've been over here. That up there looks a bit more like it could be a bench. This could be bench. Oh. Are you a friend? You are a friend! Gilly, goodness, this is just too embarrassing. Detected even through my perfect cover. What tell? What error? Surely shouldn't get me away. It was no one thing, young bug. Your disguise is near faultless. I've merely spent a long life with being watchful. That's really cute. That's actually really cute that Hornet, like, humoured her. I'll just have to hope the beasts about don't share such keen sight. It'll be so much harder to accomplish my work if I'm detected or eaten. These are dangerous fields, young one, not for casual wandering. What task sees you brave? A treacherous quest, but a crucial one. Upon the last wish of my father, I've taken up the study of these wild caves. These fields still display life and growth, even as the lands around erode to dust. There is hot harmony here that eludes the grey wastes above and the dry marrow beside. What with time and study, I shall uncover why. This is a delightful character. See here, this old statue. I've been thinking long on it, what clues it might hold. The clawwork seems beyond the other structures throughout these caves. Who was she, I wonder, to deserve such refined remembrance? Here is the form of a dancer, and the craft is indeed exquisite. There must once have been more to these ants before the haunting snared their shells and minds. Conversing is a pleasure, but I must return to my observance. Try not to leave too much of a trail when you leave, please. Well, that's very nice. Who indeed? See, I was gonna say, this feels like character I will have to fight. But yeah, perhaps best not to think about that. Oh wait, that looked like a bench. No! Hey, question. Can I ever sit on that? What triggered that? Okay, please, because I really... Oh no. Okay, hold on. Let's go above. In that room? Oh, wait. It was just a classic wander to the side. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay. Thank you. I really needed that. I really needed that. Okay. So I'm going to leave a little marker there because I haven't been over there and I probably should. You died to the bench, think of me. That sounds horrible. That makes me feel really sad, Corvus. I'm really sorry that happened to you. Equally, I'm glad I got benched too. That way it gets to feel like a torment we both had to suffer. also feels like a trap. You know? I don't like traps. Oh. Oh. Ah! I actually hate this place so much. Oh. You're a person? Mottled scar. My apologies, sir. Though I can grasp the language of many bugs, your words are unfamiliar. I agree. These items you've collected, these are the wares of a warrior you wish to trade. Ooh! Oh, fascinating. And this is what we do this for. This is why this exists. I never want to be in a position where I can't purchase a thing ever again. And I'm not kidding. I never want to be stuck not purchasing something. How much is that? 260. So I need another... Yeah, go on. Sure. Yours had no money here. Whereas I did a lot of grinding for money. So... This is what I mean. I put myself in the best fucking position. I did everything that I feasibly could to make sure this wasn't a nightmare for me. Oh. Oh god. I think I scared him away. Oh, oops. At least I did all of my trading before I potentially scared him away. Poor fella. What a horrible, scary room. Your Hunter's March experience has been peaceful. Which is why you won't warn me about any single traps. Hey, that's legitimately fair. I think I'm actually having it too good. Which is just not right, is it? It's just not right. Wait, hold on. I don't need that there. That actually registers as a vendor. Yeah, it does feel like by hyping up this place as being really scary, the way that it is if you're here at any point before, like, I left it so long that it simply isn't that scary. I'm still really scared. Like, I'm glad that I hyped myself up. You want to see me go in the silly top room? Oh. Well, now I'm scared. Hold on. Let's explore a bit before I do that. Okay, cool. Are you prepared? Oh! Oh, oops. I think I reset my own progress. Oh my god! Okay. Okay, respectfully, what the fuck? See, okay, for a second when I went up there, I was like, this isn't gonna be that bad. Do you know why? Because to get in here, you have to fight one of those guys, but alone? With a flying enemy, that's actually insane. Shit. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? I think I might come back here later. I'm gonna go get my silly little cocoon and then maybe come back. Although, in fairness, hold on. I'm gonna get my silly... Ooh. I am gonna get my silly little cocoon. But but then I want to go back to the bench and have a little look at something. Right, leaving. Leaving now. Oh, that's the wrong room. You did this after Sister Splinter, but before Widow. Oh my god. I hated Widow so much that I actually think that in my head, anything that I find even more bearable than Widow is good. That's a crazy room. That feels like the kind of room that you just pop the fuck off with tools. And I kind of don't fancy popping the fuck off with tools right now. I'm just going to mark that for later. I'm beginning to think maybe I should purchase the markers for specifically fights. Right, so I'm curious about my tools. Old bug skull carved for protection. Shields against critical damage but shatters on impact. If shattered, the mask will be repaired while resting at a bench. So is this basically that if I get brought down to 0 masks, if I get brought down to 1 mask, this will like take a hit for me, but then it breaks, so the next hit I take definitely kills me, but then at a bench it restores, because that's pretty cool actually. And then Curve Claw. Takes down flying prey. Let me quickly see what that's like. Oh. Oh, hello. Now that's interesting. That's intriguing. Okay. So for now I'm gonna stick with my usuals. I got threefold pin, by the way. Oh no, I think I did do that on stream. I'm going to stick to my usuals, but my thinking is that at some point the Curve Claw is probably going to be good in that fight upstairs. A lot of people love it, but I never used it. Didn't get it till late Act 2 and you have stuff you prefer. Yeah, fair enough. I think I prefer the poison, and I think I like the silk regeneration being faster. And to be honest, as long as I'm limited to 2 blue slots, I don't really see myself changing that, so. A multi-binder feels good if I'm about to do some platforming. Otherwise, it's like, you know. I'm gonna quickly go see if there's anywhere I can explore to the right of this area that I'm somehow missing. Just because it feels weird to imagine there isn't anything on the right-hand side. But there might just straight up not be. In fact, yeah, I don't think there is. I think it's just this up there to the right. Which means that my next thing to do is to go back down and do whatever was over here. Let's go find out, I guess. Actually, do I have money to buy... Oh, I don't. I actually don't. Okay, well, I'll ignore that then. I'm just starting to think that maybe there are enough, like, enemies that I've left that I should probably deal with. Wait, did I check that out? Like, there are probably enough enemies that I should probably be, like, giving myself tokens just for them. I mean, I have the money to buy it, but equally, like... I mean, I do have the money, to be fair. I do have quite a bit. But especially if I'm about to go into, like, potentially a boss fight. Oh my god. Shut up. Don't tell me this is some kind of arena. I'll scream. Red marks for fights. Yeah. See, that feels right to me as well. Red feels like fight. Orange feels like thing. Oh, wait. It's a chapel. Chapel of the Beast. Chapel of Mr. Beast. Okay, well that's the exit. Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't going great. And this is platforming. I should have brought multi-binder and equipped a different skill, perhaps. Oh, that just looks like a thing I could get to. Do you know what I mean? Gold for new ability, silver for locked door, and red for fights. That's a good system. I've not really had a system because until recently I've only had the orange and it was a smaller map. But at the minute I'm kind of using silver for person. Like person that isn't really marked on the map. Or like interactable thing, like a door. And then I'm kind of just using orange as like highlighted thing for later. But I would like to use red for fights. I would like a different marker for fights, basically. I hate those guys, by the way. Fun fact, I hate them. Although I kind of hate those guys more. Although I love, I hate, things I hate, those guys. Things I love, flying around. Using Threadstorm. I just keep forgetting I have it. I'm so used to my spear, you know? Okay, let's give this a go. Oh, okay. Oh, you're scary. That's not what I meant to do. Oh my god, okay. That was fun so far. Firstly, I'm thinking I should get used to Threadstorm because I feel like Threadstorm will be useful there. Secondly, did I even have a secondly? Secondly, avoid getting hit, he hits twice. Good lesson to have learned. There's what's infamous how much trouble people have with it. You think you like it more than most. When you get a good run, the flow is fun. You need to understand how it attacks. Yeah, it attacks interestingly. So far, at least. How did you find this fight, Corvus? What are your opinions? I think I'm just concerned about the way it's shaking the ceiling. I'm concerned that it has a second phase where it maybe like throws rocks from the ceiling, and I kind of hate when they throw rocks from the ceiling, you know? Oh! Fuck! Ah! Shit! I keep accidentally using the thread thing when I mean to do that. Oh, I see. Oh, but I can bait it to kill its own. That's helpful. pretty well. Whew. I feel like it's probably the kind of boss that has a lot of health as well. You didn't like this one. Interesting. Oh, that's not where I need to go. Oops. Out of curiosity, how come? Just because of, like, everything that I've seen so far? Or because of something I haven't seen about what it does? I'll be very concerned if it's the latter, but I'll respect it. I'm gonna give it one more try as normal, and then I think I'm gonna switch out my tools. Because I have a feeling that this is probably one where I might need to go a little tool heavy. Oh my god! That was going quite well. Jesus Christ. The down slams are fun. The horizontals are targeted at your height when it starts. You just wait till the second to bait. It took you a few hours. You ended up really studying its mechanics, found a good rhythm, and found really good heal and damage windows. Most of it comes from the double contact damage. Yeah, double contact damage is pretty unpleasant. Variety of enemies feels like an RNG thing, because when it has the ones on the ground, those are nice. Those feel like a treat, because those feel like they're really good for recovering silk. But yeah, the double contact damage really sucks, because I'm doing this with one extra mask as well. I'm thinking that they've given me access to something that can be good damage for flying prey. So it feels like I should use that. And I actually think that's potentially better than the Sting Shard in this fight. I'm also thinking, let me just test how that works briefly. Yeah, I think the threefold pin is also better for this fight because it has more range, so I'm potentially more likely to hit it. I also kind of think Silk Spear is more useful than Threadstorm, because if I accidentally trigger it, which happens a lot when I'm trying to use the tools, at least I'll be trying to do some extra damage. Fractured Mask might help. I can see the vision, but I kind of want the poison, so I think I might switch it out with that. Oh, I see. It replaced that final one. That's really cute. Okay. I think you Sting Shard, but that's because Wanderers only has one red. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, I'm going the wrong way again. let's see how this works, because this feels like it might be a good, like, combo for this guy. But, like, I'm having fun with it. I just feel like... I feel like maybe the more attempts I do, the more I'm gonna feel maybe about how I felt about the first phase of Widow. Where it's like, it does feel like it lasts a while. And I'm concerned about the existence of a second phase where it, like, behaves differently, basically. Okay. Fucking hell yeah. Fucking hell yes. Unironically, that was such a goated set of tools for that fight specifically. That was so good. Hitting on the down slams is really fun. Okay, I liked that. That was fun. That was really nice. I had a great time. But, like, I went into this with so many buffs to make my life easier. Hell yeah. Oh, the run back when Chakra's here is nice because she kills the guy she kills spawns back in when she leaves. I couldn't have done this at a better time. Hell yeah. Crest of the Beast. Tear foes with savage slashes, bind to enter a wild fury and steal life from prey. Interesting. It's gonna auto-equip that on me, isn't it? That's a little annoying, but I'll take it. You never got the worst spawn, which is the flying guys do the whirling blades and double damage. One of those popped up at the end, and when the boss was slow-mo dying, it was flying towards me. But luckily, I never had to deal with it. I got RNG lucky. Let's face it. I got, you know, I got some pretty good luck there. Oh, it's like claws. Oh! Oh my god. When you run, it doesn't stop you. You can just keep going. Wait, can I like... Interesting. I truly don't know how I feel about that. Maybe I'm not the biggest fan. I don't really see myself using it, to be honest. But that's okay. That happens. We don't always like the bullshit that we are given, you know? Oh, I guess it's like a sideways attack, but it does more damage. Oh, wait, what? Oh! Wait, that was, okay. That was interesting. I don't think I like that. Respectfully. Ooh, like the fact that I tried to automatically do like an angled parry. That was scary. Unironically, I think I'm going to break that to buy those while she's here. Just so I have them. It's the Bloodborne hit to heal mechanic. You damage tank and bind to heal and do more damage tanking. I hate that. Yeah, no thank you. How unpleasant. What an unpleasant thing that in fact is. Oh my god, the fact that I can't change crests as well. So I have to just like get to the bench just like this. Oh, I guess that's why they put the air there, maybe, just to make sure that you can get back. Oh god, yeah, because it took away my... Oh, it took away my, my tool. So I don't know where I am. I'm lost without it. Savage Beast Flying Journal. Ooh, I would love to. Let me change my crest so I don't forget. Back to Hunter. Hunter, my beloved, honestly. No, no. 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 No, no, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Defeat one more. Okay, on one hand, horrible information. Worst news of my day. And frankly, I had a really bad work day. And that was the worst. This right here is the worst news of my day. However, the fact that it only says defeat one more makes me feel... Because most mothers it said defeat two more, and then I had to do two at once. And the idea of doing two of these at once made me feel really stressed. But if it says defeat one more, maybe it's just one of these in, like, an enemy encounter room. Which would be bad, but, like, I'd live, probably. Also, I'm gonna ask a question. You're honestly not sure you ever equipped a beast again after this? I've kind of been that way with, like, pretty much all of these crests, and I feel bad. Because it's a mechanic, it feels like I should engage with it. However, I like Hunter, and Hunter is strengthened now. So it's really hard for me to want to swap out, you know? It's really hard for me to want to swap out of Hunter because I like it so much. And besides, I have used Wanderer for platforming, so it works. I would love... I just can't wait to have done enough of this game that I can watch other people play and mix it up with crests. Because I imagine the crests have some really interesting, like, synergy or playstyles. But, like, I like the playstyle of Hunter. A clip of my beast fly when it's in your DM. That's one of the coolest things you've done in game. Hold on, let's take a little look-see. Let's take a little look-see at this. Oh my god, you had to deal with one of the flying... Oh! Oh damn, this is cool. You actually had to deal with, like, dodging and difficult things. The hitting on a down slash is really fun. You were hitting as well with the attack where he, like, rushes at you. That's very impressive. That moment at the beginning, though, in this clip, where you're dealing with one of the ones that, like, has, like, an AoE attack, and then the other guy shows up, that's very impressive. The pogo pops off. The pogo goes crazy. I just love my little angled pogos. I like them so much. They feel so fun. If the platforming's hard enough, I will switch to Wanderers. But actually in fights, so far anyway, I've preferred angled pogos. Seems to be saying crest builds, yeah. It does, I don't know, I feel like unless I'm missing something, it doesn't really feel like I've got anything that builds any particular synergy at the minute. But I am aware that at some point there could be some interesting synergy, because the big thing about crests to me that's interesting is like the options it gives you with the expansions. So for example, Beast, from the looks of it, gives you 2 tool slots and 2 yellow slots, so you don't get anything for blue. But Wanderer gives you 2 blue, 3 yellow, and 1 tool, which again I think could probably be really interesting. And I feel like Reaper is what... Reaper is also pretty balanced. But I think that's really interesting. I just haven't really personally found any desire to do anything with these yet. The refight's really fun, in your opinion. Hey, I bet it will be. I kind of liked that. Reaper, my beloved. Which one's Reaper again? Reaper is heavy arcing slashes to reap additional silk. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. And it's balanced. Because as much as these are really interesting, the fact that they have really imbalanced tools kind of freaks me out. I'm debating leaving Hunter's March. Because I don't really fancy doing that fight at the minute. I feel like it would just burn through a lot of my tools, and I've already burned through a lot of my tools. Like my shards. So I'm tempted to leave. You know, respectfully. With respect, I think I may go. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, fuck these guys. There we go. Clean. Okay, so I know where this connects because I've been here before. So I think those are the only 3 entrances into Hunter's March. Amazing. Maybe let's go explore Deep Docks a bit, just in case there's the flea that I missed. God, I hate those guys. In fact, I hate everything in this area. Okay. Biggest Wanderer's lost only having 1 red tool. Yeah, that seems tough for me personally. That's because of how much I like tools. I just love being able to like not really aim but still get some good damage, you know? I think that's why that Savage Beastfly fight went pretty okay, because I had a lot of things that I could just kind of aim in the correct direction. You built your entire playstyle on building up Silk with Reaper so you could heal more because your playstyle was so aggressive. Fair enough. Whereas I'm patient but not exactly skilled in the aiming department, which I think is why I like Wanderer so much. Not Wanderer, Hunter. Where could that flea possibly be? That's what I have been asking myself this whole time. God. Why are these guys giving me so much trouble? Okay. Team bosses less tries than me due to your patience. Yeah, but it's like, it's the playstyle thing, right? Like, I feel like each individual attempt probably takes me a lot longer than it takes you. But that's because there are lots of opportunities to hit a thing that I simply just don't even take. Because it genuinely doesn't even occur to me that I could. But you've learnt to like do what you gotta do to adapt to the playstyle you want, right? Like you say with healing and using something that gives you more healing. No, it's not there. This isn't going very well. That's fine. This is how you get dash by going through Hunter's March on the deep docks. Oh, do you mean like, oh, okay, I see what you mean. So you went into Hunter's March via this part here in the Marrow. You went through here and then you dropped through this exit and then went round here. Or, oh, no, you dropped down here and then you went over to here to the left and that's where dash is. I see the vision because dash is here. So that's how you didn't explore deep docks, but you still got it. Interesting. Fascinating. Interesting. I don't even know what I'm trying to do now. I've gotten it in my head that, I'm kind of curious if I can go down there, actually. Let's just have a little explore in deep docks while I'm here. I'm actually going to quickly heal at the bench. Out of nervousness. And then... actually, I'm going to go via Farfields to get to where I want to go. Or not. Okay. You 100%ed the game, so you must be doing something right. Exactly! Whereas I don't even think 100%ing the game is a goal of mine. It might be, who knows. I'm having a lot of fun, admittedly. Like, even more fun than I expected to have, which sounds unusual, but it's true. It's not that I didn't expect to have fun, it's that I think somehow I expected to have less fun. Oh, wait, hold on. I actually don't think there are any secrets. It just feels like there should be. You know? But there isn't. And that's okay. Let's see if there's anything else I can buy. I think I kind of bought out this shop. But I think I'm going to take the opportunity to purchase a shard bundle while I'm here.
Some money.
I love having money. You're 125 hours in and haven't beaten the final boss. 100% of 5 out of 8 mementos. That is interesting. I don't think I even know what mementos are yet, do I? I don't think I do. Straight up. Oh yeah, simple padlock. So it's not even a simple... Okay, so that's the one that's a padlock. I think the one at the bottom as well is a lock. Maybe instead... maybe I'll take myself up to the Bellway, and I might go check out Wormways. Oh my god. I'm normal. Okay. 3 of 5 endings. And you should get the last 2 at the same time. Sometimes I think about how big this game is, and I briefly become incredibly fearful. And then I remember that I like it, so the fact that it's massive is a fun thing. But then I think about the fact that I'm fearful. I feel a lot of things at once about this game. Ah! Oh, hello! Oh! There he is! That's fine with me. It's the flea I missed! I missed the flea! Oh. Well, that's embarrassing. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. It may. It may happen again. I don't make any promises. There you go. Oh! Fantastic. Well, there it is. Hunter's March one and this one with the extra ones you got for the first 5. God, I can't believe how late I got them then in the end. That's actually so interesting that it was just right here. Also, I think with that, I'm not saying there's a secret in every Bellway, but it seems like there's been a secret in the Deep Docks Bellway, the Farfields one, and I can't remember if that bottom bit of Greymoor counts as a secret there. And there's one in Bellheart. I'm just beginning to think maybe there's a secret at, like, every single one. Perhaps? Oh my god, I actually keep forgetting where I'm going. I think I want to go... I think I'm going to go to Bone Bottom. Just because I like to check in with the people every now and then as well. Treasure memory scares me. Trash's memory for, like, maps and geographies is terrifying. Yes, that is true. Late game things that don't count towards percent, but are rewards for extra content, like getting the extra journal entry for Path of Pain. Oh, yeah, speaking of, that's what I was going to ask. So, the Beast Journal. I have actually naturally completed, like, a decent amount of the early stuff. Ignore that. That terrifies me. So when I've not been playing this game on stream, I've been having the insatiable urge to play more of it. And I keep thinking that I should probably be doing things that I don't mind not doing on stream. And something I've been debating is just going through the areas that I've already been in and kind of, you know, just casually grinding to kill a bunch of these. Thoughts? Thoughts on if I do that? You've killed all enemies in the game, but you've not fully completed the journal yet. As in, like, you've killed at least one of each, but you haven't, like, done the exact numbers. Because I've done quite a few. Again, that scares me. That's insane. Be fun to grind if you want to play, but not progress off stream. Okay, I just wanted to check because, like, I find it hard to... So don't answer this question if it's in any way spoilery, because I'll explain my rationale. My rationale is this Bugs of Farloom says 75 of 100. And I have a feeling that the last 25 bugs are probably things in the Wormways and the Citadel. And it left me with this thought, and I mean it, like, don't even, just go, if there's any way that this could be spoilery. it left me with this idea in my head that there's a chance that Act 2 leads me through the same areas and a lot of the same enemies. And I'm not against that, but I realized that I felt like it would be stupid to grind the journal if the game has an inbuilt way that you deal with everything anyway. But also, more and more I think that's not true, because enemies like Scarguard that I now know, I fought one as like a mini-boss, and I know where the second one is, and that says defeat one more to complete. So I don't know, I guess, I feel like what I'm trying to say is, if I grind to build out this journal more, is it a waste of my time? That's all I'm asking. Like, obviously I know I don't get any benefit out of doing it. I know it's not like the game gives me like 1 million rosaries for completing it, and it's not like I can. I'm just trying to suss out whether like it's worth even trying. It says you unlock a new thing called the Pokedex, which introduces over 1,000 new monster characters for you to collect and battle. Oh, that's amazing! How would I collect them? Would I need some sort of like receptacle to store them in? Perhaps some sort of like container or a bowl of or something. I'm just thinking that could be possible. That I would need to store them. Every time it takes a bit too long to load Bone Bottom, my heart is filled with nightmares and fear. Like a pocket monster ball. Yeah, exactly. You've hit the nail on the head there, because I would need to keep it in my pocket. Obviously. Can I say something about the number of enemies? Grinding the journal gives you essentially the same reward as it does in Hollow Knight. You get a little token that doesn't count for bragging rights. Yeah, I kind of just want bragging rights. I literally, like, I mean it. I don't want any, like, substantial reward in game. It's just that I don't want to make plot progress off stream. And I don't really want to explore too much off stream. But like I say, I've been finding myself really wanting to play. I just need an outlet. I desperately need something to be able to do in this game. That's why I'm currently the proud owner of so many so many fucking rosaries. Wait, was this just a chapel? Oh! Yeah, I forgot. Wormways is scary. Wormways is actually kind of scary, you guys. Oh, hold on. Oh, fascinating. So, I've actually changed my mind. I don't want to do Wormways. Oh, maybe I do. Sorry, so I've just realized that this is a thing I can sing to and open, but obviously it looks like I need some kind of double jump, which is really intriguing. I'm just gonna leave a marker there. Fascinating. If you want to play off stream and not make progress, journal completion would be a thing to do. Okay, that's basically all I wanted to know. I was just asking in a weird way because it felt like something kind of spoilery. I just feel... Oh my god, those guys suck. Oh my god. You know what? Can I just like hit these guys to farm some healing? Actually can. That's nice. There we go. Delightful. Oh, let me check DMs. I actually do. This feels like a good time. Also, hello, Johan. You've been lurking, playing Minecraft with your wife such a few days ago. It's been great vibes. Johan, it's that time of year. I literally got a TikTok about this the other day, that the winter season, when the weather gets cold and it gets a little darker in the evenings, something in the human mind goes, oh, it's time to stop playing Minecraft. Tale as old as time. The second winter hits, you just kind of want to explore a little world. You want to mine, you want to craft. It's natural. That sounds really fun. I get it. I have the temptation here or there. What if I mine? What if I craft? What if I build some objects? Didn't think it'd be my game, and I don't think I'd play it by myself, but it's real fun. Minecraft, my best experiences with Minecraft have been multiplayer, like in servers. So I kind of feel you. Like, I think the days have been and gone that I've enjoyed playing it on my own, but with other people, it's delightful. Going off and exploring together, or like having a plan for a thing you want to build, or starting like a little like building town, delightful. Hold on, I'm taking a quick break to watch some clips of Trash playing SILKSONG. Oh no, wait, I'm seeing Trash play the ant hell room. Oh no. Okay, I respect this. Lots of use of the tool. Oh my god, yeah, that sucks. Ant hell room without the extra damage is crazy. Oh my god. I'm a little ill, you guys. I hate, like, watching Widow again is pissing me off. I hated this fucking thing. I hated it so much. Also, as much as Corvus will say that I've got patience for this game, watching Trash do Widow is a whole new level of patience, actually. Trash is, like, pogoing off of the... Actually, I can see how Wanderers is particularly helpful for Widow, because the attack where Widow rushes at you and all of the attacks are sort of like to the side and above. With Wanderers, you can kind of pogo off it a little to like parry it. So that's really interesting. I have way less patience. In the ranking scale of gaming patience, there's Trash, then me, and then Corvus. I think the reason I was able to try it is because he had a bit of fun playing Lego Fortnite, which is basically just if Lego and Fortnite made a slightly bad Minecraft. I've never played it, but I feel like I remember when the trailer script dropped and I was like, it is Lego Minecraft. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but it is Lego Minecraft. Literally just trying to grind for meals. Okay. Okay. Got that fast. Oh! Hate this area. Hate it so much. Oh! Blue. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god, I actually hate it. I don't think I can do this, you guys. I'm literally just back to where I started. Grinding for health. I hate wormways. I hate wormways so much. I'm gonna scream. I don't. I have a sore throat, you guys. It's not good for me. It hurts. It hurts my throat to scream. I have no voice, and yet I must scream. Straight up, I actually don't want to do wormways. Can I leave? I have other stuff I can do, and I'd kind of rather do that. Ah, well. Okay. Great. I actually hate this place. So that's just a dead end. Great. I really want to leave. I hate it here so much. Sorry, I'm just gonna try and grind a heal again. And then, and then I will let myself leave this horrible place. I'm sorry, I jump into the higher parts of the map. Oh, you mean like the higher entrance? Tempting. Okay, so the thing I'm thinking is, what if I left? Yeah, that's pretty much it. What if I left and I went to... Oh, no, where the icon is? Oh, you mean like if I went here and actually tried to go up? I'm putting that off because that sounds like progress. So I'm ignoring it. Something I would like to do though, I think I would like to go to the very, very bottom right over here in Farfields, and I want to try out that other Weaver's door. That feels like it would be nice. You spoiled one way, it's quite a bit of Sinner's Road and more of Greymore before you did. Censored. Interesting. Fascinating. This is the thing, you guys. I'm trying to put myself in the best possible position to be able to do, I've been there, to be able to do literally anything. I want to be my strongest and bravest in every possible way. No joke. I want to have basically every ability. Oh, interesting. I want to have basically every ability that I can, and every upgrade I can, and all of the money that I can before I have to do anything a person could consider difficult. Oh, the Farfields room that I've missed. Feel free. I would have some clues. So that's a look at the full map. I'd be willing to believe there's something here, and I'd be willing to believe there's something maybe here. Bottom left of the very tall room. Oh, like this? Go on. Ah! There's a lot more to Farfields, but you can't explore till later. Fascinating. I like Farfields, honestly. I feel like it's a very pleasant, it's a very pleasing place to be. Okay, so it's not that, for starters. Getting the feeling. It's annoying. I was really hoping to be able to heal, but oh well. So it's not there. Is it just this? wait. I have been in here, but then Oh, I couldn't figure out where to go and it was here. Now I see. Interesting. Warding bell. Holy bell inscribed with a hymn of protection. Shields the bearer as they bind. Oh, so I have like iframes while binding? What an interesting little treat for me that would be. Shut up. Shut up! Oh my god, there's this whole bit of deep docks? What the hell? I have no idea where I am, to be fair. I hate these guys actually so much. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, well I'm gonna heal up because I'm scared. I love when I find a bit of breakable wall. Remember in Street 3 I was like how much I hate lower deep docks? Is that this? Oh my god. Okay. Well yeah, in fairness that sucked. So I respect you for that. You're actually real for that. Craft metal! I needed that! Yippee! I love a good mellow scullery. Hey, if anyone loves a good mellow scullery here, it's me for real. I love treats and secrets, you guys. I love treats. I love secrets. Okay. Well, I don't think there's necessarily much else I can do in here for now. But that's a-okay. This seems to be connected to a bit of... So, obviously there's that door we literally just went and checked out. The locked door. That seems to connect up to this bit here. That's so fun. This game is objectively perfect. And never did anything wrong. Oh my god, it actually fell through. Cute. Amazing. I'm glad I gave you a clue that led to your own extra discovery. I just feel like once you're in a secret room, you've got to hit fucking everything, you know? I also just love hitting the walls. Ooh, wait. Hold on. Speaking of, are you seeing what I'm seeing over here? Oh, okay, so that was nothing, to be fair. Okay, so to be fair, I thought I found a secret, but actually I found legitimately nothing. That's cool. That's nice. That's fun. Terrible conflict resolution skills. My favorite conflict resolution skill is avoiding conflict in the first place. Because, repeat after me, everyone, if you never get into conflict, you have nothing to resolve. Cool. Right, let's go. Oh, it's a spot you can hit shards out of the wall very slowly. Okay, fair enough. Sometimes that's what life's all about. Oh, go on. I was debating ending the stream because I don't feel 100%, but equally... Ooh. Equally, I am having fun. And I'm finding secrets abound, so... So why not? What a treat! I love this game. Yeah, I want to do this door. I actually am. I'm actually too intrigued and fascinated by this door. So I am gonna do it. Okay. Farfields has so many secrets. I love Farfields. Hold on, do you think I could... No, okay, that didn't exactly work how I wanted. Because it seems like there's so much, like, upwards room in this room. And I just want to discover what it does. Can't believe I still caught stream. Honestly, me neither. Real testament to how late I started today. That's really interesting. So that looks like a bit of normally where there'd be a bench. Ooh. I hate those guys, and I hate the way that they fly at me. As if they have any right to do such a thing. Hello, Thievery, how are you doing? I've been up there. Well. Let's get in. Weaveness Syndrill. I can't believe it gave me a bench right off the bat. Compared to the one on the bottom left, that's such a kindness. That's actually ridiculously nice. Oh no. Was it ridiculously nice because what's at the end of the corridor is going to be worse? Oh. Silk speed anklets. Experimental anklets of Weaver make draws upon the wearer's own silk to increase sprinting speed. They go higher the faster you go. Fascinating. So... Is that it though? With respect. All that's in here is go fast? That just doesn't seem right. If only you could go faster. Am I missing something? I say it's tiny compared to Atla. Huh. It's like, it's so tiny, my brain refuses to believe that it's even true. Do I have anything else that makes me faster? I don't know if I have a go fast tool, you guys. Oh! Oh, hold on. Oh, I did it. I did it. I'm smart. Oh. Oh my goodness, so this is like the very bottom right of the world. Oh, delightful. Thank you all for the hints, because I would have literally never have figured that out. Rune harp, another one. A rune depicting paths away from Farloom. Fascinating. That might be all that's all that's down here, to be fair. Oh my god. Yeah, that's definitely all I'm doing for today. Okay. Remember how some weavers fled Taloness? This is the law. They fled here. Fascinating. They fled here and then hid underground, I guess. Oh my god, I really do move faster with that. Kind of scary. Okay, there's nothing I can hit there. I turn my collectibles for lore. I could. Actually, let's do that. Let's go turn in my collectibles for lore and then it's bedtime. You spent the last 2 days cleaning the house with the scratchiest store in the world. I hate it here. Do we all have scratchy our throats? Ooh. This sucks for all of us. I can't believe we are all afflicted with this curse. This is almost too fast, you guys. I'm actually kind of scared about how fast I'm going. I'm actually kind of petrified about my speed.
Huh?
Let's go to that. They fed Farloom Taloness, so that was a map to help weavers get to other kingdoms. Fascinating! There are other kingdoms? Lore! I hope Team Cherry are trapped making Hollow Knight games forever. Because I like them so much. Oh, I'm fine. Oh my god. My whole house is sick as well. I blame Trash. I too blame Trash. Despite the fact that Trash couldn't have infected me with this disease, I still think it is somehow their fault. That just feels correct. And I'm willing to believe that it's the truth. That's so fast. I actually hate being that fast. I'm getting rid of that. That's just too fast. I'm not meant to be. I'm meant to be a little slower than that. Oh my god. I was catching my Twitch chat, but actually I think I'm okay. You got ill the day after I saw you last, who's really full. No, but I wasn't ill then, I promise. I actually got ill from Party, my boyfriend. He actually made me ill. And I don't know how he got ill. But he leaves the house more than me, so probably simply the dangers of the outdoor world is what made him ill. Okay.
Huh? Oh, shove it.
I do, I have 2 relics. Cool. Plea of a weaver from the furthest edge of Farloom. Flee, sisters, flee until your strength exhausts. So far you may escape at last her silken sight. To start anew, to sustain, free of web and service eternal. Interesting.
Shove it.
Interesting.
Shove it.
I'm intrigued. And I got some money out of that. Let's talk to Kip. Many bugs helped by us couriers. Oh, I read that. I read that. I actually think I'm gonna turn my rosaries into necklaces again. I just like to feel safe. How dare Potty become ill? It's not very Potty of them. Exactly. I'm gonna tell him you said that, and he's gonna take it really personally. Ignoring my mum got sick like a week ago. Yeah, no, Thievery, I think your mum also got it from trash. Constructing new houses in the back, I never noticed. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, like down here. That's so cute. I love this place. 10 out of 10 place. In these terrible times, it's rare enough to see any wish granted. Now to see such care come from a stranger, well, it's simply unheard of. I've seen the scale of suffering wrought across Farloom, Pavo, and I will admit fulfilling these requests may do little to affect the cause. Even still, I found it rewarding. To aid another, the small warmth of it I'd almost forgotten. That's so sweet. I think that's because, oh my god, you guys, I really need to end the stream. I think that's because I did the donation, which is cool. Yeah, this is definitely a really good place to end the stream. So, okay, so firstly, I have craft metal, which means that if I go up here, I can get a new tool. So at some point, I'm going to do that. It's a bit of a trek, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm probably going to do that just off stream. Another thing I'm going to do off stream is probably do more of the bugs of Farloom. Like just defeating them where I can. But then I guess next time I stream, I've kind of built stuff out of it, haven't I? Oops. So I guess next on my list would probably be the wormways, but like the wormways kind of pissed me off, to be completely honest. They kind of upset me. So I think I would need to go into wormways with a bit more of a plan. I love how much you're putting off doing the main quest. I don't want to do the main quest, you guys. I don't want to do it. I want to explore. I love exploring. I legitimately want to have done and seen as much of this as I can before I move on to the main quest. Because I just feel like the next area is probably just going to be the Citadel, and I feel my theory is that the Citadel is basically going to be like a massive area across the top. Because I think Sinner's Road is up here, like that's the entrance. So my theory is that Sinner's Road is going to kind of slot into that little bit above Greymoor. Similar kind of area size to Hunter's March. And then my theory is that the Citadel is like the entire stretch of the top. And I'm, yeah, Melicope, a little. Like, the fact that I'm legitimately considering trying to complete as much of the journal as possible before going into any of the quest. And I'm in Act 1 is a little funny. But also, I only have like 20-something hours in this game, you guys. I've only got like 22 hours. That's basically nothing. Oh, Sherma can show up here, but you didn't get to speak to him. I don't think I've got to see Sherma either. That's sad. I'm sad. You bought out the shop. You didn't do that till you're cleaning up at the end of Act 2. I found a really good early game grinding spot and I committed a bit too hard. This is what I mean. I've had the insatiable urge to play this game off stream. And I also last weekend actually had time to do it. And I swear you guys, I put on a YouTube video and I made bank. I have so many rosaries. And it's kind of really fun. Wormways, Sinner's Road, or ambiguous plot progression. All are valid. You can always return after getting to the main quest marker. Yeah. See, I think it's just I'm waiting to feel ready to progress the plot. Like, as a joke, I'm putting it off. But it's not as if I'm putting it off. Like, I am excited to progress the plot. I just kind of, I feel like places like Hunter's March and Wormways and Sinner's Road are areas that kind of scared me when I first encountered them. So I ignored them and went and did something else. But now I feel like I'm at a point where I should feel confident enough to deal with those areas. So I kind of want to go and deal with them, you know? Audiobook and Act 2 Rosary grinding late game to buy at all the shops. Hell yeah. Respectable. I'd say it'd be fun to see you go to Scary or Sinner's Road. Okay, quick question then. If I did Wormways off stream, would it be like, oh no, we missed Mello's live reactions to the worms? Or would it be like, oh, okay, Mello went and got that one thing, that's fine. Like, do we care? Do we care about Wormways? I don't know how much we care about Wormways, you guys. I feel like Wormways is something I kind of just need to, like, do and get out of the way. You don't want to see me react to certain things. Okay. You have no context for it. So you're neutral on the worms theory. Good to know, good to know. Jotting that down. It's good to know where everyone stands. Sinner's Road and can lead to plot progression in the same way that there are multiple routes through Hollow Knight. Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, it makes sense that they both can, because both of my plot progression options right now seem to be leading up. And up is like my goal. So I think here's my plan. I think my plan is that I'm gonna do Wormways next stream. Then I'm gonna do the kind of upwards path from Shellwood. And I'm gonna put off Sinner's Road. I'm gonna do to Sinner's Road what I did to Scary Anthell. And I'm gonna go, other people are warning me about it. I have other things that I can do, so I'm gonna do those instead. As it came up to you and Hunter's World said, we're going up, up, up. Hey team, hello, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm sorry, it's actually really shit timing, isn't it? I know. Especially because, so I started my stream live today, so I've actually only been live for like 2 hours. It's just, my throat has been really sore this week. Which I know at this point it sounds like cope, right? Like literally 2 weeks ago I had a horrible hand injury and I was like, wow, I can't play. And then, like a week later I'm ill. Yeah. Think how I feel. I recover from hand injury and now injury of throat. But yeah, how are you doing, A-Team? I feel like it's been a while. I don't know if it's just that like my timings have been off. You'd be personally happy for me to do Wormways outside of one NPC interaction, but again, Wormways is one of the only entirely optional areas. I think I'm gonna do it, to be honest. All Thievery knows about this game from Trash has sent you, and some stuff you've seen on Twitter. Fair enough. All I know is ominous hints and warnings, which haven't really added up to be a lot. You put off completing Sinner's Road till after you'd started the first bits back too. And you felt like that was good timing, but you did go get the map and the bench in there first. Okay. But that was so much suffering. Even the bench and the map. I'm gonna put off Sinner's Road. I'm gonna do Wormways. Oh, you came the other day too, but it was when my stream had ended? Oh my god, I'm sorry. That's really bad timing. That's really bad. I think I did it's because I did a shorter stream on Monday as well. Monday was basically, I started feeling ill on Sunday. And then Monday I was like, I'm well enough to stream. But the longer I kept going, my throat was just really giving out. I want to hear your thoughts about it afterwards. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. No, I actually think... I think I'm gonna do Wormways on stream. I think the only way I don't do Wormways on stream is if like, because I won't be streaming again now until next Monday. So if I desperately want to explore, I will explore Wormways rather than Sinners Row. Doing well, I'm glad. I'm glad, because actually there's like, it's not just me. There's actually several people in the chat today that seem to have like a scratchy throat or like a cough. So something's going around. And we must have all somehow gotten it from the same source. 100% I want to see your Sinners Road experience, because it's such a fun area and you'd actually love its suffering. Yeah, Sinners Road feels like, I don't know, Wormways, especially with knowing that it's optional, feels just like, it's there if I wanna. Sorry. You have such a headache and you have work tomorrow? Oh, that's the worst feeling. Can you believe it's Wednesday? That actually pisses me off. I've got to work tomorrow and Friday. That's just not on. Oh, but then, so I've got next week work as normal, and then the week after, I'm actually traveling for work the week after, so it means I won't be streaming on the Wednesday that week. Not like anyone, like, don't pay attention to that. That doesn't matter. Straight up erase from your brain that you even know that, because, like, nobody needs to know my stream schedule that far in advance. But I will be traveling for work, so. Maybe it's me, I'm the source. I'm infecting everyone. Shit, AT, maybe you're right. Maybe we've discovered that there's a particular strain of the common cold that can be distributed via live stream. Because that would make sense. A-Team, legitimately, the only thing connecting us all with this cough is my stream. And you know that other people in our lives have also been ill, but it's probably the me thing. That would make more sense. Oh, it's on the same lines if you did a smaller version of Deep Nest, where it's unpleasant but in a fun way. Yeah, I do want to save Wormways for stream, but I'll see how it goes. The mellow virus. Sorry, you guys. I am, in fact, patient 0 of the mellow virus. You are all infected. If you're watching the stream right now, you have the mellow virus. Super spreader. I don't mean to do it. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cough on you all like this. I just can't help it. I have to cough, and I'm right here and you're right there. So, obviously, naturally, when I cough, the particulates are simply going in your direction. So, it feels like a Saturday. Like, the whole day felt like Saturday. Today, I wish I could say the same, Thievery. I wish I could. I had work today, and it felt, it was a very long day. I had a 45-minute lunch break. I started at 9:30 and I didn't finish work until about 7:30. So that's cool. That was a cool day. Loved that. My eyes hurt, actually. It's another reason why I probably should end the stream really soon, because like I've spent like probably the last 13 hours in this exact position looking at this exact screen. Hope you get well soon when you're back again. Me too. I really hope I get well. Like, I want to wake up, you know when you're ill and you're just like, if I wake up tomorrow and I feel perfectly fine, I will be so respectful of my health. I will be so happy that I'm healthy forever and ever. I feel like I need that. I feel like I need to wake up tomorrow 100% healthy. Because it would be really nice to not be ill when I have to travel for work in a couple of weeks. I'm going to gently guide you at some point to the character you dressed up as, because they're hidden well, but I love them so much. Hopefully, I naturally kind of stumble onto it. I've not been fantastic at finding secrets, but I do feel like I've done a decent job. I think there's been a couple of occasions that I found like a breakable wall that we didn't know was there. Go sleep, it's the best medicine. Sleep and also maybe some ibuprofen as a treat. Actually, my plan is, despite the fact that it's nearly 11 PM, I actually think I'm going to have a small slice of lemon drizzle cake and some ibuprofen. None of you can stop me. But yeah, I'm going to head off. Thank you all for hanging out today. Sorry, actually, for anyone who has... anyone that's unfortunately only really caught me at the end. But I'm running out of ability to talk. So, I am going to end the stream. I'll be back next Monday. Next Monday Your stream's amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, I aim to please. Top 10 stellar content from me. You've experienced what we call a bench stream, A-Team, and this is a fun little concept I like to do where instead of playing the video game, I have the main characters sit on a bench and then I kind of just talk. But yeah, next Monday I'll be streaming SILKSONG again. So thank you all for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your evening, enjoy the rest of your week, and until next time, don't get ill. XOXO. Go Piss Girl.